Action.
Come back. Come back. Andy, I miss your blonde. I miss your blonde hair.
Lucas.
Blonde hair.
Lucas. Wake up.
Lucas.
It's time for your profile of the month.
Your prof of the month.
My prof of the mo?
Your profile of the month, silly. Wake up. You're asleep. You were sleep talking.
Sorry.
Are you ready? I can come back.
Oh, no. Let's do this.
We've just got some questions.
Yeah, we just got some questions for you.
Let's do this. Did you?
We're ready. Are you?
Yeah. Oh, glad I slept with my clothes.
Yeah. All right. Well.
All right.
You look great. You look great.
Yeah, you look good.
Is my hair all right?
It's great. It's perfect.
Very red.
Red?
Okay, Justin, ask
Okay.
the first question.
Okay. First off, congratulations on playing all the young male roles in Spring
thank you.
Awakening. That's very, very impressive.
Thank you.
So what was your favorite role and why?
My favorite role was probably... I really like all of them, but I really like doing Moritz. It was my first lead to do, so that was kind of really special, and it's such a different type of energy that you use during the show than the other characters, and I think actually it's the deepest part in the show, and I just feel like myself, I relate a lot to that character.
Totally. What was the most nerve-wracking role?
Actually, the most nerve-wracking role was probably Ernst, to be honest with you, because I had done all the other roles, and Andy and I had been making such a big deal about going on together for the first time, and when it finally got to happen, I kind of was blanking out on stuff, and I just really had to try and calm down. But it was awesome, and another really nerve-wracking role was when I went on for Georg for the first time in San Francisco, and I remember I was shaking doing this. It was almost like jazz hands.
Oh, totally. Tell me, any other interesting stories or funny mess-ups when you went on?
This one time, the first time I went on for Otto in Houston, I ran out for I Passed, and I went to sit down on the chairs, and I fell backwards. The whole chairs fell down, and I fell backwards, and I got back up, and I was really nervous and scared. So. But that was that's it, though.
That's good. All right. We've got some more questions here from Irene in Guam.
Oh, Irene.
Layla, I know. Alicia and Taylor from Columbus.
Okay.
And they heard that you auditioned for Spring Awakening by submitting a video online. This is true, I'm guessing.
That is true.
Yeah?
Is this a question?
That's more of a statement.
That's more of a statement. They
heard about that.
They heard about that. What song did you sing, and how did that whole process go for you?
I sang Soundtrack to Your Life by Ashley Parker Angel. No. Classic. And I actually filmed it in the lobby of a girl's restroom at my school. And I sent it in, and then heard back from them, and then they sent me music and sides from the show. I recorded that and sent it back, and then they called me to New York, and I had 4 days of auditions and booked it.
Wow, it all started in the lobby of a girl's restroom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you got any tips on auditioning?
No, I really don't. I'm still learning myself.
All right, fair enough.
All right, you want to ask this one?
Yes, I'll go ahead. Okay, Mari asks, how did it come about that you would understudy both Moritz and Melchior? This didn't happen on Broadway. Was it a decision made after you auditioned?
It did not happen on Broadway, that's right. They gave me the call. Okay, actually, when I was in my auditions, I was never called back for Moritz until my very final audition in front of Duncan and Steven, and on the spot they had me sing Don't Do Sadness, and they had me do every other character in the show, and that was all they asked for, and then I left, and they told me I was going to cover both, because they said I could do both. I don't think it was predetermined or anything. I think it had to do with my audition. So that was cool to find out.
Booyah!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool. All right.
Mariana Whelan and her friends have a few questions for you. What exactly is the difference between the terms swing, ensemble, and understudy?
Yeah.
Good question, good question. Swing is like, if I were just to swing, I would be covering only the 4 ensemble boys. And understudy is for lead roles, you know?
Oh.
And so I'm a swing ensemble understudy. So
The
my
ensemble's like,
part is
yeah.
what I do every single night. If I was just part of the ensemble, I would just sit in the chair and would do nothing else.
Right.
But I do all of them. So
Oh.
it's a little strange.
I don't think I ever knew that.
Now you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, you learn something new every day. This vacuum.
Yeah.
Some maid is really going to town with that vacuum out there.
Okay.
Right. This is an interesting question. How do they decide which understudy goes on for each part when someone calls out?
To be honest, I don't really know, but it's kind of a rotation, I think. Once everybody knows the parts, we're all on equal ground, and it just kind of is, you know, in order of who did it last, you know, moves on to the next person, and that's definitely how it worked. Last week we were in Atlanta, and it was Melchior. Matt went on 2 shows, I went on 2 shows, and then Justin went on 4 shows, and it was just, you know, just worked out.
That's cool. And sometimes if someone calls out in the middle, you know, and you're off, it probably is, like, easier to, like, put you on, you know, instead of take someone from off stage.
Yes, but I have been pulled from off stage.
Yeah, that's always fun.
A few times, yeah.
Okay. All right. The next question is it difficult to mentally prepare to play all the different roles?
Yeah, it is. But I think each one is so unique and different from the other that it's pretty easy to differentiate between them, and you just find, I don't know, you just go back to your roots on each character and just trust yourself, and it just happens. Very simple.
Yeah. Cool. Interesting. All right.
Let's see. Elizabeth and Rozzy posed in honor of the recent Doppelganger Week on Facebook. We all know the Doppelganger.
Yeah, doppelgangers. Yeah. Love that.
What celebrity have people said you look like, if any?
If any.
Maybe you're your own celebrity.
I am my own celebrity.
Maybe
They say I look like Gabby Garza a lot. But besides her, to be honest with you, I have been told a lot that I look like Heath Ledger, like a lot.
Well,
it must
hold
be the nose.
Can you zoom in?
I'm zooming in on this
zoom
guy.
in on the nose, you know, and like when the hair like
That's
this.
as far as it zooms.
Yeah, maybe
There's
I
a
can see
picture.
it.
There's a picture of me. You can zoom out now. There's a picture of me in this mask I have on, like mint julep mask with Ben Moss and Andy.
Yeah.
And I look like Heath Ledger from The Dark Knight. So
Wow.
maybe I'll have to show y'all.
I feel like there's someone else that people say you look like. Heath Ledger.
Blake Bashaw.
Michael C. Hall.
Michael
Oh
C.
yeah.
Hall.
Yeah, that was it.
Michael C.
Dexter.
Hall, yes.
Cool. Okay, well those are good people to look
Yeah,
like.
Yeah.
Some hotties.
I don't know about me though.
All right, that is part 1. We'll be back with part 2.